What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Uncle Rza. No, that is not me standing there reading that fucking piece of paper. Welcome to Ignorant Gamers. Stay a minute, let's talk about Homefront. Yes, as Microsoft continues to murder Gamescom, Homefront seems to have come out of nowhere. And yeah, you know, some people run around saying it's an exclusive. It's not an exclusive. I think, and it's so shameful to say this, I think the beta, the multiplayer beta, will be exclusive to Xbox One. Like, that counts for much. But anyway, it's gonna be out on all the platforms, so hold your horses, relax a little. This is just the first look we're getting to see here at Gamescom, and of course, you know, good old Microsoft spent some money to have a first look. But Homefront, what do I know about this game? I remember playing the first one on the 360, and that was probably, in that generation, that was probably one of the first games that I could really remember that fell to the hype. And I think the premise was what pushed it over the hype train, where for the very first time, the plot was America was under siege by foreign nations. I think it was North Korea or some shit. And I remember the storyline being okay. I think I must have played it maybe about 30 or 40% through until I got bored. The shooting mechanics were not awesome. They weren't anything to write home about, but they were playable. And if you guys been around for a while, you know me. I can only take but so much of single player shit. So I immediately went over to the multiplayer. And that was sort of I mean, it had some interesting dynamics with the vehicles, the spawning, and so on and so forth, but it was still And a lot of what makes it lackluster or mediocre, if you will, was this was a time when Bad Company was around. Like, there were just so many better games on the market. It really took away from its shine. You know, Call of Duty was in its heyday, Medal of Honor was around, Battlefield was doing its thing. It was the mediocre effort of the bunch. So that's pretty much all I remember from Homefront. Now here they are again, trying to relive that initiative. Again, America being under siege, and there's a foreign land laying claims to the great America. So you are, of course, part of the revolution, and you got to get shit together and get it done. Okay. And what we're looking at now is actually gameplay. So this type of shit irks me. No, I don't want to ride this fucking bike. I don't want to ride this. Right off the back, see, this is bullshit. Like, you're telling me those three dudes standing right there didn't see the guy just get off the fucking bike. Where'd the bike go? So right off the back, this game is looking like a bunch of fuckery to me. But neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. This is where it fell apart for me, was the sort of the shooting mechanics, and I'm just paying attention to it, and in a second you'll see him pull out a fucking scope in his pocket, and I don't like shit like this. I like the premise of the game, but you gotta make it more realistic, man. You gotta make me feel like it's believable. You walking around with 3 scopes in your middle pocket, like, I don't get it. And there's hardly any recoil on this weapon. I'm not a fan of that. And look at this shotgun. Ah, chill, B. I didn't see any bullets spread, pellets going left, right. It looked like that guy got sniped. Not a fan. So I hate to be a real hard-ass critique on just what I'm looking at here, but you know what? I don't have much hope for this game. But what I will say is dope about it is, again, I like the premise, right? You got to start that revolution, and we can all connect to it if you live here in America. Or even if you don't, people might be happy to play it. They feel like it's about time America go through some fuckfaceism. I like that about it, and I like that it's another game that's trying, that is not what we've seen a million times over. Sure, we've seen the first one, but you know, it's not a Battlefield, it's not a Call of Duty. Like, yes, please, something new. Let's give it a try. So for that alone, I think I'm gonna still give it a try. I think that there's a lot that goes on here. I like these cinematics actually. They do a good job of telling the story and the madness that's going on in the world. I'm gonna give it a try, man. Let me know how you guys feel about it. If you're looking forward to this Homefront, any Homefront fans out there, leave some comments below. Let me know what it was that made Homefront such a dope title for you. Or even if you got frustrated at that game and you ain't with it, leave that comment. And if this is the first time that you landed in the Ignorant Gamerz home, hit the subscribe button, baby. Stick around. It's your boy Uncle Rza. I'm out of here. Peace.